Well, no matter where you live, Halloween is a spooky time of year. But in Oklahoma, things can be downright creepy. When we caught wind that an Oklahoma business had paranormal activity haunting their employees, the obvious choice was to send the new kid out on assignment with a camera, a voice recorder, and a couple of lights.
I never thought the stocks would stay that strong.
It's business as usual in north central Oklahoma, and in one town, business is very active. In a small town drugstore, people are in and out. People from the present and past.
The first experience I had, I came in here after hours one evening and had somebody yell at me, "Get out of here."
We're just showing John's hands. At least, that's what we're calling him. Because he doesn't know if everyone would be understanding of the things he's seen and heard.
You know, at first I didn't think about it being a paranormal deal. I thought, where's that coming from? I thought maybe next door or maybe out back. And then after I got back in my car to head home, I got to thinking, you can't hear voices like that. Never. You hardly hear even a garbage truck go by. That's when I started putting two and two together.
And while 2 and 2 equals 4, it all adds up to some eerie findings.
I mentioned it to a friend of mine that has actually been involved in a paranormal research group out of Oklahoma City, and so he was real pumped up about wanting to come and investigate. So we came up here one night. We had a couple of voice recorders and a camera and walked around for 3 or 4 hours, and we had a few experiences, but nothing real noteworthy until we get home. We start listening to the recorders, and there's voices there, and they're interactive, and they're responsive, and they're pertinent to what's being said. Real dramatic, very dramatic.
The following is a recording from that night. The first 2 voices belong to John's friend and brother, but the third is an invisible guest.
Ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Go away.
Now, if you missed that, it's a voice saying, "Go away." Here it is again.
Go away.
After hearing the stories, we head upstairs to do our own investigation. It's dark, messy, and complete with eerie sounds. So it's really creepy in this room, and the people who own the building say that there's been paranormal activity going on, and we're going to see if we can catch some of this on camera. This door rattles for a good 10 seconds. Our lights flicker, and while we were standing here, we hear a... and we weren't moving. All helping validate John's stories.
The night that the group from out of town came in, I carried a voice recorder with me, just kind of watching what they were doing, and I went home and listened to my tape, and I had over 100 voices. Maybe not different ones, but things being said. And it got really bothersome.
So as we go about our daily lives, always remember, we never know who might be with us.
Now, after the shoot, I went back to the business, and as I walked down one of the aisles, I knelt down to pick something up off the floor, when suddenly a cross and 2 tin pails came flying off the top shelf 2 feet away and landed right next to me. And the owner, who was across the store, saw everything happen.